Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Between the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. I'll see you again at halftime. Coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach,
I think they
night here in the capital city of Atlanta,
a lot of stuff on campus. They be doing like video stuff. Like if you need tutoring, they do it like through like webcam. They might have something where they can access your computer through the hub.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. Seems like we were just
you got to be on campus to do that, because I had to do mine.
We go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Well, you don't got to be on campus. You just, I had to go and use and reset mine on the computer, on the school computer, because my laptop won't let me reset it.
Back home, it's the first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog Gurley.
Nah, Ty Gurley still with them.
Officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got
running back got hurt.
That catch good for only a yard.
See, I'm gonna go out there and see how him and Zeke is.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. A shotgun snap for Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now the first carry for Bush.
Hey, if whoever got a late game, let me know if the Steelers won.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 45 on 2nd down.
How, bro?
He'll get this complete to Batson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Goff. Now they go screen. It's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just y'all let the Rams get Marcus Bush.
We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
To throw is gone. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice. It's so one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
It's a nice completion.
Sounds about right.
What do you say?
The yardage that they got, but it is
Oh, they're about to block. All you want to catch the ball.
Because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 yards, first down and
dang, Jalen, you supposed to be in a Falcon uniform this year, man. They ain't gonna let you go, man.
First and 10, right at the 40. Back to throw. Johnson being at a big loss here as he's taken down.
They got him too? Man, the freaking Rams, they got two. They had two top 10 picks. They got the best linebacker and the best running back out the draft.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And he's going to keep it.
Yeah, how many?
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. It's just a gain.
Yeah, they had two. They got this. They got the linebacker, and they got that running back out the draft.
Johnson throwing on 3rd and long. Quick hitter here. It's complete. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Now Johnson throwing on 4th down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end.
You said you shouldn't have drafted him?
Down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Why?
A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game,
you be trying stupid kick.
And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Don't
tell me you got there trying 65 yards.
First down there, but it's incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again.
Shoot, you got to look at the win.
Here's Johnson. Going to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 20, 10.
Oh, what the freak going on over here in Atlanta?
On the fumble return, touchdown, L.A. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach. The offensive coordinator just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone. Can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Yeah, I definitely got to go out there and try and get Gurley or Zeke or somebody. I need a backup.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Do you try and trade Swift for a 5th round pick?
Try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's a 2nd and 7. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Second goal, last thing
I'll give you a 4th.
Get pushed backwards to take a sack.
A 4th and 6.
Go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Nigga, how you go from a 3rd to a 2nd?
Johnson now gonna throw on 3rd and goal.
Hey, what's Swift overall?
Right. He's gonna run. The ball comes out, but this will get out of
bounds. I'll be a 3rd round
so
pick.
Possession will stay the same. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief.
He don't really want to trade him.
That was palpable sideline. The friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain.
He loves saying that's his favorite line.
I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Bet on your players. Let me see how they play this game.
15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Now it's Gurley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Just started.
Sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I got time to time.
2nd and 12. Now it's Goff off the bootleg.
Hurry. You ain't even started yet.
He's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Good hold, D. Good hold.
You have to look out for more pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want
to the Cowboys.
by all means.
You always need eye help to clean up your dirty work.
Look at this. This is a good one. Returning it is Moore. Very good return that time.
I need y'all boys to beat the Cowboys this week, man.
Will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now, ready to take over here.
I'm gonna lose.
Games if you're going field goal.
Hey, I'm about to do the same thing.
Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every.
It's caught inside the 25.
If you would have lost to the Cowboys, you wouldn't be in the playoffs.
A big play there. 78 yards as his guys are back within a single score.
And he might have pulled that W off. He wouldn't have been like you.
Downfield, he had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball.
Our game was good last year.
A running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer.
Not really. I took my foot up.
And a pretty good arm there too.
I fell asleep with the control in my hand.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here
and I was like, oh shoot, I'm playing D, so I can afford to take a little nap.
Coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here.
Shoot, my granny came in here and ran like 2 or 3 plays.
At their own 25-yard line. From the gun.
They don't give you no respect, do
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On the toss, it's Gurley. Shifts by him. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions,
I give him credit. He used to know how to beat me, and I used to put the ball in the air. But ever since I started putting the ball on the ground, and he ain't figured it out yet.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up.
Every time I throw for under 100 yards, I always beat D. I start throwing the ball, he gonna put that little linebacker free. Oh, this nigga caught
it. Touchdown Falcons. In for the score.
Hey, who watching my broadcast?
Have taken the lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what.
He ain't trading no Odell. I don't believe that.
He finally got rid of Sherm.
He made too much money. You trading on that kind of another top receiver right here?
He ain't even jump, y'all.
D Hop out there. Out.
He had 34 fumbles.
Per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from.
You see how Hopkins available.
This group is well organized.
I almost had it, man.
That's D. That's D-boy.
Callaway.
And that's one of the
First-round
easiest
draft
summaries you'll ever see.
And
Touchdown. Now after
Ty
the
Johnson.
touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
It was green, but I ain't have the salary cap.
Take it in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
It was like that Jalen Ramsey trade.
Getting set to go again here on offense. Jared Goff trots back on the field. He's had a solid start to this game. But bottom line is they're losing. So he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team. Maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has one touchdown, one interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
It's going to be halftime. Gurley got negative 6 yards.
Defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward.
That's crazy.
Bottom line,
You seen that video?
has to block them first.
He didn't even jump.
That's crazy.
Hit the wrong button and everything.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes
they
you just
go for
put
you,
that all
man.
together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things.
I just knew that was going to be a pick.
Right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, they're working on it for a little bit. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
What?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Johnson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. Johnson. He sets up the screen to Jones. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Falcons send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line.
So they out there hitting like females out there.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. Todd Gurley and the offense, they get set and trot back out there now. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Out of the gun. Gone. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
Hike the freaking ball. I don't feel if they ain't set. That's not my problem.
Fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your
these niggas done threw it. That's what you get.
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
22 yards there, a first down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Now Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Here we go. So we reach up the 3rd quarter already. No problem. Let's do it. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to
I can even throw it to a total of that nigga got.
The offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Jet done got slow, boy.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Aaron Donald bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They trail offense. First time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That backs them up 1 yard and brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Gone. And that is...
Come on, Rook. Turn your head.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1 yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1 yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a first down carry by Jones. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Second and 2. Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right.
I said, dude, why ain't
not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Looking to throw. Johnson. Quick slant. Caught by Moore. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Johnson throwing on first down. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Back to throw. Johnson. Forced out to it, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Jones.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
Jones got to hit that thing, boy.
I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now Johnson throwing on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 52 yards. Looking to throw. Johnson. The quick slant caught. And he can't get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Joe punk stuff up.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ronald Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out to the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Here's more on the return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score here in the third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Johnson from the gun. He'll throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Johnson now looking to throw on second down. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Buying time to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. On first down, it's Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, second down. Johnson to throw on second down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. The Falcons on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out.
plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Attaboy, Chris Harris.
At least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff, open man, Higbee, the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On the delay, it's Bush. And he's
Dang it, he got it.
First before he's taken down at the 36. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Who game was 10-3?
Now a first down throw, gone. That'll be caught by Cup. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
You say 10-3.
Pick up on the pitch and catch. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. They'll get this complete to Batson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line. Here's Goff.
Never make the mistake of it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Another try after the first down sack. Goff, open as Powell. That's complete.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you've got to run fast. Of course, you've got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They'll tussle for it,
nigga
and
called
this
it,
is
bro.
going to be caught. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's gone. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. This will be caught at about the 6. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing again is gone. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire...
Well, he's got
stupid.
it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got him. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Here's the 2nd and 7. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Falcons push further out in front. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum
you
going,
in a hot
full
seat,
confidence
you can
going.
get fired.
But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
So we had action to the very end of this one to score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know, some coaches preach.
If my quarterback don't get a message this game saying he can get his superstar mode, he ain't gonna never get it. Hey,
Yeah.
advance the week.
Oh, the game open?
Yeah, everybody done.
Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. Not a day in my life. Running my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many milk. Cause bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows.
I can't trade for no running back. Damn.
They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hawk with a squad. I'm playing my part. But I'm LeBron. Rings of the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of the dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me. Just win for me. Don't kill for me. Just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together. Leave the bill for me. Like hand on my heart. I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS another loss. GPS another loss. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, company. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they taking notice, taking notice.
And my broadcast still up. Game number 2 up.
Determination, laser focus. Banging on they taking notice.
on EA Sports. Coming up, 2017 Offensive Rookie of the Year, Alvin Kamara. Fresh off a big performance a week ago, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes to the 25-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches, what do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Let's go, Heavy, what you got?
Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
Wow, let's have to break that man
He's
neck.
able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 22 carries, 101 yards, and a score.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. A strong running.
Well, they got freaking Tagatulolola out here running over linemen.
He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
2nd and 4. Pass incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
He'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Touchdown, Saints.
That's what he get.
Saints on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. He'll have a first down past the 40.
You couldn't
And finally down at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Here we go. Here we go. Position outlaw. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
This is Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Here now the offensive starters for Atlanta.
It's real easy to express how much you love about Julio Jones' game, because when you watch him perform, you see a little bit of everything. You see speed, you see strength, you see the power with the run after catch. But what you don't see is the work he puts in during the week, and you also don't see this. A #1 receiver, one of the best in the league, that doesn't act like a diva.
2nd and 6. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Throwing on first down. Johnson being chased, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket.
Harry, you showed us back a lot of
sense of it in order to get rid of the
That's
football.
D.
After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock is.
What's your score, Terry?
7-0.
You up?
Oh, I'm playing the stupid Saints. You know how that be.
Yeah.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. He can run for it, and he will. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Well, Julio can't get by nobody no more, boy. This getting sad. Richard Sherman out there guarding him. He running stride for stride with him.
Second quarter now.
Richard Sherman, I thought Sherman was on your team.
Got it with a first and
Sherman had to go.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Man, I can't get you. I got the Ravens.
The defensive tackle
what you
getting
mean?
there for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15.
I can't get you broadcast.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back
You
to
don't
the
see it?
line. Nothing there, no gain, and now
Like, it say live, but it say Ravens.
Hold on, let me.